Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today I am in the 5 Under 5 challenge. You guys know this challenge is hosted on the 5th of every month at 5 p.m. This month's theme is Christmas or winter tiered tray decor. I'm going to go over the hosts and the playlist a little bit later in the video. But before we get started, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and just give me a big thumbs up if you guys do like this content. I do post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, the odd time in a challenge. So just click that bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. Let's jump right into the DIYs. So for this first DIY, super simple guys. It's just customizable to whatever you like. You guys know these lanterns came from the Dollar Tree. This one is the gray one. It did come in a black one as well. I know they come out every year around Christmas with these. So what I'm going to do, just customize it, make it look pretty. I'm going to add this ribbon. I actually got this ribbon just off, I think it was like a purchase from Winners or HomeSense. It was off a Raid Done packaging, and I was like, you know what, this ribbon is perfect. I am going to use it. So just tying a simple shoelace bow, and I'm just going to cut off the excess. So these berry picks came from the Dollar Tree. I picked them up last year. I know you can get them again this year. I have so many floral arrangements from the Dollar Tree that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use what I have on hand so far. But I really loved the stems on this branch because it really reminded me of lamb's ear and like a mini version of it. So I'm just going to add 2 little stems to behind the bow, just using some hot glue. And then again, customizable. So once those are glued on, I'm just going to take a mini pine cone that I had on hand, hot glue it to the center of the bow. And that's essentially it for this DIY. You guys know what it looks like now, but I'm going to show you everything displayed on my tier tray at the very end of the video. It just looks better when it's all done up. So stick around till the very end of the video. So for this second DIY, guys, I was inspired by a decor item that I found at Walmart in the US. It was $15.95. I have a picture right here. So I'm going to recreate this for just under $2, guys. So I already went ahead, stained the entire wood surface with some antique wax by Waverly, and I'm taking this buffalo plaid paper from the plaid stash that I got from Michael's, cutting out enough to cover probably about a half of the tree, and I'm gonna put it on an angle. Guys, I'm terrible at measuring things and showing you and explaining like what was the centimeters and inches and whatnot. So I'm very visual. I hope you guys understand what I'm doing here. Just taking my Fiskars paper cutter, just cutting it on an angle. I want the plaid to look really horizontal. I want it to look super straight on the tree. So I'm just taking some gloss Mod Podge and going to cover again half of the tree, keeping it on an angle as well. So what I'm going to do is just trim the excess, and you guys know I've used this in the past. I'm just taking one of those diamond nail files from the Dollar Tree and trimming off the edges, making sure to scrape away from the surface, not towards you. And because this wood piece already had a ledge at the bottom or a base at the bottom of the tree, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to add a little bit of my own customization to it. I'm going to add some greenery to it as well. Just taking some of these picks from the Dollar Tree, hot gluing them to the center, and I'm just going to add again 2 more little pine cones at the very bottom. And that is it for this DIY. So again, you'll see it at the very end. And before we move on to the third DIY, you guys know I love this challenge. It is hosted on the 5th of every month at 5 p.m. This month's theme is Christmas or winter tiered tray decor. And obviously we have our fabulous hosts, Emily with Farm Charm Chic. We have Missy with Crafty Cove. And this month's guest host is Sharon with Grace's neighbor, Sharon. You guys know this playlist is awesome. I'm going to leave the link in the description box along with the hosts links in the description box as well. So go over and say hi. All right, guys. So for this third DIY, super simple DIY. When I did my fun cross-border shopping, I picked up this cute little tin farmhouse barn type thing ornament from Walmart. It was $269 or $268, I want to say, US. So it's super cute the way it is. You can reverse it. One side had this wreath already on it and the other side is plain. So again, you could use the farmhouse for all season or all year round. This side, I'm going to keep the wreath on, and I'm just taking this, these pitberry garlands. You can get them from the Dollar Tree. I really loved the red ones, so I'm just taking individual pitberries, cutting them apart, and hot gluing them to the wreath. I also picked up this jute twine from Walmart when, again, the same cross-border shopping. This 3 rolls was $2.98. I'm just showing you here. I picked up one from the Dollarama as well, but this red was a lot deeper. I loved it. Very rustic looking. The other one was more like the Santa Claus red. That's how I like to describe it. So I'm just creating a simple, tiny little shoelace bow and hot gluing it to the top of the wreath. And just to customize it a little bit more, just taking some of this white acrylic paint, one of my chippy brushes, thanks to my good friend Carrie with Carrie's Crafts and Things. And I'm just going to make it look like there is snow on this barn just by using a little dry brushing technique. All it means is that you don't put very much paint on the brush. What you can do is dab off any excess paint on a piece of paper first before going to the surface. And that is it for this DIY. Super, super cute. I love it. And so next DIY number 4, this came out this year, just these little tin ornaments. I love them. They almost look like little bottle cap ornaments. So of course the sticker's cute, but not my kind of taste. So I'm going to use my hairdryer, and this, guys, works fabulous. Just be patient though and watch your fingers. It is hot over time and you are working with metal as well. So the metal can get very hot. So again, just be careful. But you see it's really coming off so nicely. So now that it is all off, I'm just showing you, I also removed the little embellishment that was on it as well. It had like a little pine cone and some pine needles. So the hot glue came off so nicely. And you guys know Dollar Tree has these famous candle holders. I'm just going to hot glue it. You guys know a more permanent hold could be using the E6000 or Gorilla Glue, but in this case, I'm just using hot glue, gluing them two together. This chalk paint came from the Dollar Tree. I haven't seen it in a little while, but I painted the whole entire thing black. It did take 3 coats for the whole area, using my air dryer in between to dry or speed up the dry time. So now I'm creating, as you guys guessed it, a little mini tier tray, customizing it again just with some of this buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, a simple shoelace bow, cutting off the excess, and that is it. And all right, so moving on to the the 5th and final DIY. You guys know these paddles. It was a 4-pack. I picked it up from Aldi. Excuse me. The pack was $4.75 US, so probably about $8 Canadian. I'm just taking another one of the small, so it came with 2 small and 2 medium-sized wooden paddles. So I'm painting it white first. It's pink originally, so I'm painting it with 2 coats of white acrylic paint. Now I'm going over the whole entire surface, front and back, with the Waverly Antique Wax, just using one of these makeup sponges that you can pick up from the Dollar Tree. You guys know these famous calendars from the Dollar Tree. This one was last year's calendar, but I loved this one with the Farm Fresh trees. Cut it out with my scissors, taking my glue stick and adding it to the center of the paddle. And just taking some more of this buffalo check ribbon, I'm going to just add 1 strip to the bottom of the paddle. So I'm just going to use my hot glue, drag it right across the bottom. And once it's glued on, I'm just going to take my precision scissors and just cut off the X's. I could have brought it around the edges of the paddle, but I just left it straight on. Now I'm just going to take some of that red jute twine from Walmart, and I'm going to tie it in a little knot and then wrap it around several times around the handle of the paddle. And I'm just going to customize it with some more of the greenery, and I'm going to add a couple of berries to it as well. Now, it was optional, but I just added a little bit more of the jute twine to the whole of the paddle just to make it look like a little hanger, so you could hang it on the wall if you wanted to. But this paddle is great because it stands up on its own. Super, super nice. Guys, this is it, the final reveal. This is my tiered tray. I'm just showing you all the individual DIYs at first. I'm going to show you the whole tier tray all together. I think everything turned out so fabulous. Which one is your favorite out of all the DIYs? You guys also know, if you've been following me for a few years now, or a couple years now, you know that I did make this tier tray as well using those element oven covers with a glass on the inside as the stem. Oh my gosh, guys, this challenge is awesome. You guys know it's hosted every month on the 5th of every month. Again, don't forget to go over and check out the playlist. You won't be disappointed. You guys know I also have an Instagram account as well, Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Go over there and say hi. I will definitely say hello back to you there. I do post like other DIYs and things that I find at the Dollar Tree as well. That's it, guys. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and just give me a big thumbs up if you guys liked this video. That is it. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you guys definitely at the next video. Bye.